once again,
My cat is snoozing.
Into the land of dawn. It's 1-1 in the series between a Geek fam, Blacklist International. Who steps closer to that match point? It all unfolds here as things get situated once again. Talking about the lineups. Quite a bit of
Scary going into Arla by any chance? If she gets to late game, yeah. But Arla will kind of dick on her early mid game because he'll buy dominance, so it's really gonna fuck with her, you know, attack speed.
They went straight into the mid lane to
They'll doing some damage here.
Onto Belois. He maybe even potentially get a pick off there by sending Edward there with the slashes. Not going to be able to get the kill, but they do send Beloiski back a little bit, which sort of tempers the rotation of Geek fam.
Smacked him a few times.
Geek fam back because one of the things I was worried about with Blacklist is they do have, once again, similar to kind of game one, a softer support.
Why did he first skill?
Mid lane right now, and sending Edward into the mid lane there to kind of already give them a little bit of a boost,
you got that.
Push into the enemy territory really helps back Blacklist in this tempo.
Yep, I like that. Real quick, emblems, anything sticking out?
Middle finger man is back. He is back indeed.
This is the assassin full damage Khalid that we're going to be getting. So a Khalid that can maybe be the guy to force out the black shoes of the Lilia, one of the biggest things the Blacklist International need to do if they want to be a little bit more comfortable in the team.
Yeah, speak.
Just like typically, you know, again, when Khalid is picked up, you're kind
faster passive? Yeah, I thought about that. Oh, Marky, 1v1 Olheb here. Taking a bit of damage.
Okay.
Losing quite a bit of health.
Actually getting the better as game one.
Armor boots rush from Marky.
Oheb is winning out on some of these trades.
Yeah, going back to the point again, Khalid,
even if you heavy win trades versus Claws, since he has a common number, he regens quite fast. So like in a few seconds, like look at Marky's health, it's already almost full. He did, granted, he did use regen, but when you have the quantum charge and common number, you regen HP quite fast. So Marky, you can see in the like left side how fast he's regenerating HP, just base HP with the common emblem, and he's full HP now. So the trade is meaningless.
Then Blacklist International is in a great position to win some of those early
turtle fight really dependent on how well. Oh, Edward forced the flicker, but Luke goes in quite deep. Heavy spin goes off. Luke flickers out.
Luke able to flicker to the
no heavy spin for Sensui is huge for a turtle fight. Now we're gonna commit onto it here. UA does have another realm.
They know he doesn't have the heavy spin.
He's gonna pop it. But Luke got a great pop. Slash goes off. Sensui 1 HP. Edward quite deep. Boys can still have the ult. Luke has to get out there. UA. Oh, Luke with the re-engage. Boyski flicker on 2-9. Ranjay and the boy. Ranjay and UA fall. Sensui 1 HP. Has to give this blue buff. Cannot contest.
Sickness calculation there by Blacklist International.
Yes, Klaus, I know. It's a huge start for Geek fam.
Forced out in the bottom lane. That means
Sensui.
Relatively free.
Sensui. It's the blue buff still. Oh, and that one's here for the flank. What are you doing? Avoid the flicker. Boyski falls.
He's still going? Okay,
too much, you guys. Too much.
Look at my
too
sand,
much.
It's pretty cool,
sand,
right?
nerd.
Just look at it.
Look
Right?
at my sand. Did you just say eat sand, nerd?
Yeah.
Sand, nerd.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Right? Edward. It is
Yep.
Edward.
Throw fam, throw fam, throw fam.
Marky, though, farming up pretty good in comparison to Oheb.
Yep.
Those two,
Klaus
for the
knows.
entirety of the series so far, it's been very action-packed. Just to leave them be, right? This is the thing where usually I talk about the gold lane experience, but like these guys have their own version of it. They just duke it out in the gold lane, while the rest of the team kind of puts pressure everywhere else.
Yeah, he needs to chill a bit, bro. They overheat quite a bit. Oh, UA getting dole on it here. It does not have the Purify. Netherrealm, though. Is he going to pop it? Ranjay tanking the Basha damage. He's going to get out just fine. The tier 2 movement speed in the jungle helped. I don't know what it's called.
Playing like a team where they know and understand the condition of we have to not necessarily win
Edward, quite low.
just control the mid.
First the Luke, man. Oh, but the second skill regen is going to bring that HP all the way back up.
Making sure Edward's comfortable with going on the 1v1s against Luke's Arlon. If you look at the items already, the ferocious side on the carry. Still waiting on the oh wait, no, there it is, the DHS. I just grabbed it. 4 marks.
Shut up.
Still tempered.
What are you meowing for?
A little bit slower, a little bit
You're
more
literally like the most comfortable cat on earth.
Teams are doing.
Yeah, still focused in the mid lane.
Marky taking quite a bit of damage
A lot of this,
from the poke from UA.
Already getting in position. Turtle's going to be up here. Second one of the game. Both teams where they want to be.
Marky, you know what, both going
on
bot.
the bottom side of the map. They're going to go ahead and just not be a part of this. Turtle, take it.
Bit deep. Luke in the 1v1. Final slash goes off. Edward is going to be fine. Easy turtle for Geek for now. Oh, Edward has to ult out. With Nail
Raging
engaging.
Sandstorm as a getaway.
Yeah,
Gets to save his flicker.
Slash that we saw earlier from Luke, and with Blacklist International forced back.
Marky doing some damage on Renjay and Oheb. Oheb pops the ults, interestingly.
Don't think they just got close. Now they trigger the call for a switch.
Bit of a goalie for Geek, but not too crazy.
Up the focus. This is classic Blacklist International. Now they're going to be looking into supplementing Oheb. Double laning now, trying to maximize the farm they can get across the map, because they're gonna need that.
Fwydchickn with the ult engage. UA pops another realm. Now pops his ult as well. It's getting out here. Final slash goes off. Fwydchickn the flicker knock as well. Everyone not a great spot. No flicker is gonna fall. Heavy finger off for Sensui. But it's not gonna matter. Holy shit, Luke. Luke just Luke's all over them.
A play from Luke. The final slash.
The big Luke
so far.
Just Luked all over them.
Another
holy fuck, Luke.
To the book of Luke.
The book of Luke.
No, their analysis.
Chapter 1, Gospel 5.
Yep, we're gonna take a look at it once again. The instant replay here, presented by Kadia. If you missed it, now you get to see it again.
Holy
and all
Fwyd.
here under the tier 1
fantastic.
Flicker too.
And great follow-up from Beloy to chain CC with his knockup.
That's what you want to get. And
fabulous.
Being under tower, Geek fam can just juggle bodies.
What do you think of this cat?
That they win
what do you think of that? Meow.
Luke, my goodness, still continuing.
Oh, Renjay.
Renjay is gonna be fine.
Gets through with a heal.
Geek fam just so aggressive right now.
Yeah. In a
Geek fam turned a 600 goal into 3K with that wipe with a team fight.
Ahead, not to mention
You need a free turtle as well.
Still in a similar situation where we saw for the previous games, right? Blacklist.
Oh, it pops his ult. Interestingly.
Kind of in terms of space and movement around the map.
Oh, Sensui not a great spot. Dashes out though. It's fine. Geek fam 4 mid. They gonna push to this tower? Maybe. Seems like it. Edward doing some damage. Marky going for the tower. Edward has to use his ult to get out. Fwydchickn with the ult as well. Tower half HP, but still up.
This is what we were talking about earlier, actually, for the side of Geek fam. I did say I was leaning a bit more towards a lineup of Blacklist International, but if Geek fam layered their abilities well, found their timings, caught Blacklist International caught Blacklist International off guard, they'd be taking their conditions. They'd be the one leading the charge here. So that's exactly what they did. With meticulous, as you mentioned.
Yes, I appreciate very much. Like the stream and stuff as well. All that good stuff. Appreciate it, support.
And finding those little windows of opportunity to counter go during the objective team fights, Geek fam are just doing what they need to do with the lineup they have to make sure Blacklist lineup won't be able to shine as well as it could have.
Yeah, and with this, with the lead they have,
fighting for his blue up here, Geek fam. Sensui does have retry, so does Nail. Oh, nice final slash to take it out. That's a really nice final slash, actually. Don't even give Sensui the chance to get it.
For carry, right? To kind of build up to that point, the power spike, if you will. How's that comparison against the Claude? Typically, Claude takes a while too, but with this lead, and we saw the gold difference between gold lane alone, Oheb, it's going to take a little bit longer here. We're only 8.5 minutes in. Yeah,
there's a bit still. They're both built up to a golden staff, so I think it's good news that carry also has 2 damage. Not going to be good. Well, Aboy now has an Ice Queen wand here, so that's something Blacklist needs to watch out for. Yes, they have that holy healing, but those slows, strong counter punishes.
Oh, Edward. Not a great spot here. Taking some damage. Nail looking for re-engage. Edward forced to use the Raging Sandstorm to get out. It's going to be fine.
Smart. You mentioned the Claude and the carry. One of the things about the Claude, though, is even if he's not
Marky getting this tier 2 tower topside. No contest from Blacklist International. 4-4, 45 people lead.
You just have one job, really. It's try to shred down, the front liners, and until carry can.
So he's taking quite a bit of damage. The flask is popping.
Man, look at this already.
Lord is in favor. I'm not sure if Blacklist can contest this. Sensui's only 1 HP. I mean, rough healing though.
I don't think Blacklist International.
Oh, they're bursting it though. It is gonna fall. Free Lord for Geek. Fwydchickn, a little bit deep. He's gonna go for the ult. 2-man ult on Renjay and Edward. The other one goes off. Fwydchickn on a great spot. Does have the flicker though if he needs to get out. Edward, 1 HP. Raging Sandstorm goes off for Edward. Edward on a great spot here. Might be forced to flicker out. Flickers out. Is he gonna live though? Final slash goes off from Luke. And he falls. Sensui dashes in, trying to help him out. Marky with 3 engage. Marky, I don't know how smart this is. Has to get out here. Is he gonna die? Oh, clutch shield from Fwydchickn.
Might have to lose this tower for the sake of the team.
I don't know. There's a really pretty bad engage from Marky. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of waste his sprint ult.
International sniffed blood, thought they could get Fwydchickn.
Oh, UA not a great spot. Foul touch was off. Oheb not a great spot. I don't know. Oheb force a flicker. Flicker the ball from Luke and a boy to pick off Oheb. Luke is gonna fall into the tower though. It would have been nice if it was just a boy who flickered and then he ulted back. But Luke also went for it. Respect.
Actually, the entire series so far, and right now it's Blacklist International trying to struggle to stay in this game.
Yeah, it's not,
nearly 7,000.
it's not that worth it, chat, because Luke's final / flicker could really just end the game. It's best if a boy went for that, and Luke saved his flicker ult, but it's still fine. Actually, it's not really fine. It's just a loss of a trade. Oheb's already back up to defend the Lord, and Luke still isn't even there yet, so it's just a 45. That's kind of an overheat kill, if anything, but whatever.
Getting inhibitors down.
Oh, now go looking for Stalin. Fwydchickn with the ult. Oh, but 2-man heavy spin. But Sensui does fall. Trade jungle for jungler. Edward is here. Tries to do for a play. Oheb. Oh boy, forced these black shoes. Not great, but he's still alive. Marky with the ult. You don't get to run, Klaus. It's intense. It's fighting. Holy shit, what's going on?
Still some fight back from International. They're trying once again to allow Oheb to get online here. Real quick, all
right, so it's still an advantage for the Claude here. Up to since we actually had to rush a blade armor there, also up to a radiant blade armor on the Baksha. The two dominance ISIS on the side of Geek Fam are causing a bit of trouble here for Blacklist. We see, I believe there's a rush.
Throw Fam is back. Throw it back, Fam.
Once that Malefic Roar goes up, he's going to be like one of the biggest damage dealers for Blacklist International. International has to be, because UA had to go for a more utility route, deciding to prioritize the next.
Yeah, Views, this guy just complains. He's very vocal. A boy.
Then going to a lightning truncheon.
The Rubelay boy combo special. Now looking for flank. Does not get it off. All right, you want to go, Cat? You want to go? You want to go? I'm letting you go. Guys, I'm letting him go. I'm not abusing him. He can leave if he wants. He's choosing not to. Okay, now he wants to leave.
Stall things out a little bit longer, right? We're still working with the fact that you really have to allow Oheb to get to this point in this carry. You already saw that Wind of Nature being picked up by Marky, gonna give him some of this upper hand in a lot of
Marky has the win. Good for countering Edward and Oheb.
Not to mention working around the Minoan Fury and avoiding the final slash from Luke, which has been on point. Edward also trying to bring up some of the damage, right? Picks up a Mlbb here to provide, once again, that burst potential to possibly put pressure on Geek Fam as this second Lord is now.
Boy, doing quite a bit of damage to Sensui. The chain bombs reduce cooldown. Dude, those bombs are so dumb. They come back so fast as long as you hit a target. This looks like a reset angle, I'm not gonna lie.
So far.
One thing about Oheb
for a 5k gold lead, you should have more pressure on the map.
He's officially a threat to the team, but Marky trying to lock on you, maybe force out that Nether Realm a little bit early.
Shove them in bot wave.
Taking this slow, they know they had the advantage in the lanes. Blacklist International doesn't want to give this to this Lord.
Oh, follow Sensui, Sensui, dashes out. This is a reset angle now. Oh, Fwydchickn, flicker for 4 ult! He played deep, for 1 HP. Fwydchickn is gonna fall. Nether Realm rolls off for UA. Luke, not a great spot, has to flicker out. Now! Get Luke another hit on that tree! Blacklist gets the Lord! Dude, they should have reset it, man. I was calling it out. Why didn't they listen to my calls? Come on, Geek Fam, listen. Turn on your headphones. I'm talking to you guys right now.
Knocking up people at the worst possible time.
All they had to do there was reset the Lord.
Had the setup with the Minoan Fury, but then the Lord said, "Hey, I could set."
That was so dumb. Yeah, that was a really dumb Lord attempt.
And then add Edward entering into the.
That was a really dumb Lord attempt there, man.
What looked to be really great for Geek turned out to be an unintended disaster. Just
looking bad for Geek. Great. Great my ass.
For Blacklist.
And now they make their way down the mid lane. Lord marching in the bottom. Geek Fam still ahead here in terms of economy, but you can feel that.
Yeah, it's probably even up after this Lord. They're in a bot tower, probably mid tier 2.
Helps put pressure enough to have Marky
I think Lee will even up.
Nature. Get a boy to use that black shoes. That's part of the plan here for Blacklist International, and then the follow through from UA with the Nether Realm.
Choke fam,
really
choke fam, choke fam.
Get that advantage. Lord's gonna go down here.
Lord charges, gets the high ground half HP.
But now Blacklist International has some space to work around.
My boy doing a good job at trying to fend off the mid side there as well. Blacklist International just equalized this game.
Are we going to see another Game 2 situation here, lads? Back and forth, pendulum. You want that, Trex?
It's already been there. We're already there.
We just met that criteria.
Yep. Gold lead gone.
Yeah, this is the reality we live in, and I couldn't ask for anything
Mid
better.
fam. Yeah,
now,
throw it back. I'm gonna name it Throw It Back Fam. Next one.
Who wins
That's pretty funny.
Game number 3 in this elimination match here in M5. As we look at the items, full build. No,
2 games choked. It's not over yet, but it's pretty bad. It was choked this hard.
Actually, it's that Claude. So Marky's damage will hurt. His poke damage. Sensui,
pretty bad.
And of course, him being one of the frontline vision givers for Blacklist International.
Ah, yes, a frontline vision giver.
Now. Make sure that he has Renegade.
Exactly the name I would give it.
For those
A frontline vision giver.
Timing of Edward. This Khalid becomes deadlier and deadlier as the sands of time falls down the hourglass.
Already looking at this damage.
Bro is a poet.
Has been on top of things here. Picks up a divine glaive on top of it. So he's going to hurt even more a lot of these team fights. Once again, as you look at these team fights unfold, which are, at this point, we're probably only going to see them really around the Lord, right, for the dance, because both these teams, even looking at that head-to-head earlier, we saw how much they kind of prioritize that. And with Blacklist International favored for a lot of those utility dances, those fights going on, that's even where Edward becomes more crucial, right? His patience to use this Raging Sandstorm is going to change a course of.
Honestly, Marky needs to get a really good flank when UA doesn't have the Nether Realm, and then try and get at least UA or NJ. Because there's no way he's getting OHEB when OHEB is wind. Honestly, it's really hard for OHEB to die, especially with Flicker. Like, the best way I see OHEB dying is if a boy gets a few big bombs with Boyski's knockup, with his either his ult or first skill, and then OHEB's forced to flicker. Or like doesn't flicker and just dies. Or Nail gets on OHEB somehow, and then they all just dog on him. That's like the only 2 ways I see OHEB dying.
Blacklist International does seem to control the pace a little bit. Now with Lord down to 50%.
Oh, Edward taking quite a bit of damage. Not taking, dealing quite a bit of damage to boy.
Holding Blacklist at bay, but they
don't want to force these black shoes. Boyski Flicker only hits Sensui though. Oh my, Edward just pops a boy. Marky with the Blazing Duet engage. Was not going to do much because Edward was off. And Luke's going to fall to Edward. Oh my god, Sensui got the Lord. Geek fam.
Patience is the key here. And once again, Blacklist International turns things around and they march into the base.
Oh my god, Cody, what do you think of this? Cody, is it over? Is it over, Cody? Cody, is it over? Is it over? Cody, I think it's over. Oh my god, it's over. It's over, Cody. Why? Why is Geek Fam throwing, Cody? Why is Geek Fam throwing? Please tell me. Why? Why? Why?
Back to Blacklist International.